Do you know why he's catching up to you like that? You should surely you know. We talked about this level 1.
Yeah.
What is it? Just to start with, a hard disagree with his exhaust. The reason is, I never take exhaust against champions that can go stealth or dodge, like for example, Vayne Q stealth or Fizz E, because or Akali is another example. It's really bad, right? Because they will, if they're smart, you exhaust them and then they just wait the full exhaust duration in stealth. So it's kind of shit. So exhaust is good against a champion that he will do the damage during the exhaust and there's nothing he can do to stop it. So for example, Samira ult or who else? Katarina ult, right? They can't wait. But against these champions like Akali, Kiana, like exhaust is super bad. And the whole point of Jinx is that you need to space really really good with the ghost and with the melee. Like ghost here has such insane value. Every time that Vayne goes for a minion, you can auto attack her or Heimerdinger. So look at every time she's auto attacking. Like there, for example, she went for minion, you can auto attack her, and that's why you should hit the wave as soon as you arrive, because the reason you can't auto attack her right now is because the wave is in sync, okay? So when the wave is in sync, both your minions and the Vayne minions are dying at the same time. And when that happens, whenever she goes for a minion, that's when you would like to poke her with one auto. But you can't, because you're also hitting a minion. Okay. So when you keep the wave in sync, meaning the minions die at the same time, then it helps the person that would get poked. So it helps the weaker person. Whereas if the wave is a bit off sync, then it will help the bully, because now you're gonna out attack the minion once and the Vayne is not hitting, and then when the Vayne wants to farm the minion, you are not hitting minions and you can hit Vayne instead. Man, imagine you had Ghost, by the way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
be a free kill. Yeah.
The whole reason this guy didn't die is because you didn't stutter step properly. So if I had to say a number, I would say you're standing still for around 150 to 200 ms. No, that's too much. Maybe 150 ms. And you could be standing still like 70 ms or something. So you're every hit you're doing, you're losing like 70 or 80 ms, which adds up a lot. By the third or fourth auto attack, you already lost like about 300 ms worth of distance. And in 300 ms, you could move like this amount of distance, right? And that's why he didn't die. Another thing I like to do a lot on Jinx at level 3, especially if you have Ghost, it's like when you're about to get level 3 on this minion, you start walking up and you put the traps behind them, right? So it's really hard to get away from them if you level up to 3. That's kind of bad wave state. So yeah, one or the other, right? Either full push or not push at all. You should have recalled without pushing, if anything.
Yeah.
So the tip, and this is only when very early game, when you don't have damage to last hit under tower, which I think already you can last hit them. But you know when you have so little damage that you can't last hit the caster with one hit? What you do is you put the traps behind the 3 casters, and when the traps explode, read this, they do 70 damage, right?
Yeah.
They damage the minions actually. Most people don't know this after 5 seconds. So you put the traps on the casters and then you can last hit them. I mean, sure, but why no traps? Okay, good. But use the traps next time. You're not using traps. Like, if you trap here, you don't need to dive the tower.
Yeah.
And also, I know I said minigun is more damage, right? But the only reason you took a tower shot is because you're hitting minigun. You got just swapped to rocket at that point. You have full lethal tempo stacks. So you don't get damaged by the tower, you know?
Yeah.
Trundle splitting is their win condition.
Yeah.
And you and casting reaching late game is your win condition. What is the tool you have to reach late game? It's getting dragons, right? Because every dragon that you get delays the enemy soul by 5 minutes and delays the elder by 5 minutes as well. So for example, if you want to reach late game, the fact that the enemy has 2 dragons already is really, really bad, because right now they can get a minute 22, 23 soul. So reaching late game and preventing the dragon from splitting is your win condition. So if dragons are your win condition, then let's see what you did here. So we know dragon is up and dragons are your win condition. So however, you're not like pushing this with rocket, right? So this is an issue. I know that you want to freeze this wave to make her lose minions, but this is an exception because what you want to do here is get this dragon. Or at least prevent them from getting the dragon. So you need to push this and start like contesting it, but you didn't push.
Yeah.
So yeah, Vayne lost like 1 or 2 melees, whatever, but the issue is that in exchange for that, they're getting this dragon, which is their win condition. So it would be different if Vayne was the enemy win condition. Yeah, we can see how like making her get behind like this is fine, but she's not a win condition. Win condition is those dragons, the Trundle. So you're not playing for the win condition. And see how we can't even contest the dragon and Vio is finishing it because you didn't push and you froze. So that's biggest mistake so far. Holding the wave, you shouldn't contest this dragon. Okay. So first of all, I would have path mid lane. I don't know if I would have won top lane, bot lane, because we want Kassadin to get solo XP right now and he's sharing XP with Milio, which is really bad, right? So you should have gone mid with Milio and then make Kassadin solo XP bot lane. You go mid when you're ahead, you go bot when you're behind, right?
Yeah.
Right now you're ahead, so you wanna go mid. If you're behind, yeah, you go bot. So if I am the Fizz, do I like it, the fact that Vayne and Jinx are both in the bot lane?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Remember like 5 minutes ago, or well, 3 minutes ago when I said that it's good that Illaoi and Trundle are top because Trundle is stronger? This is the same but opposite. If you're the blue team, you like the fact that a weak Vayne is holding on a strong Jinx. You're sacrificing a weak piece for a strong piece. So Kassadin needs XP to get 16, but Jinx does not need XP. What Jinx needs is gold, okay?
Yeah.
So when you go mid lane, you still get the full amount of gold, but you don't get XP. We can say the same for most ADCs. Most ADCs scale with gold. We keep going bot lane, man. We need to get mid lane prior, so we go dragon. So bad that you're here. You should be pushing mid lane and then getting into dragon. Like there's two enemies top, right? Like Fizz and Trundle both were top, so we should have been doing dragon right now. We're 4v3. You arrived late here. You arrived late and now all the enemies are here. So see, when you finally join the fight, both the teammates, the enemies that were top are finally here. So yeah, we're always in the wrong place, wrong time kind of thing. That's why we're not impacting the game despite doing well. Like, what use do I have for a 4-1 Jinx if she's never in the fight when it matters? And then when she joins the fight, one teammate is dead and the strong members already arrived. So it's like, you're never having an impact. You got top lane. And because of this, you lost tempo. And now when you finally go mid lane, you arrive late to mid lane. So ideally, you would have already pushed the mid lane wave and now contest the Baron. But you can't because you pushed the mid lane super late and now you can't even contest the Baron, see? And your teammates are 4v3, so see how we are always late? Well, not 4v3, like 4v5. Well, 3v5 actually, it always spot. But at least we could have tried to like run for some... Yeah, and you're super late. Like you could have, if you got this kill with this amount of people here, I think you could have cleaned up this fight with Milio and everything, especially because Trando is TPing bot. So yeah, you're just always late everywhere. Every rotation. The sequence was really interesting. Like you push the million wave, then you try to go top and you realized it wasn't good and you came back, but when you came back the wave was already under tower, so the enemies got like 15 extra seconds of number advantage on Baron and then they got Baron. Don't you find it interesting that the first time that you actually can get a dragon and your team is win a fight is the fight that you were there early? See how you're there and you're not arriving late?
Yeah.
See how you're in the right place at the right time, right? Yeah, and you win the whole fight, you get the dragon. That's so huge, right? You bought 5 more minutes of time for your team. Maybe Kassadin can get 16 now. That's so huge. Man. Okay, do you know why he's catching up to you like that? You should, surely you know. We talked about this level 1.
Yeah.
What is it?
Like I'm standing too much between the auto attacks.
You're not canceling the auto attack animation well enough, right? See how long your stun is still there?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you buy 2.3 attack speed, but you hit at 1.8, then you're essentially playing... Essentially, if I change your boots for, I don't know, like, sorcerers right now, it wouldn't make a difference. You would still hit at the same exact attack speed. In other words, a challenger player or a, you know, a good fighting chinks, whatever, would have done the exact same damage as you without this heal and the same distance.
Mm-hmm.
Or even more. So you're just losing a lot of damage. Okay, good ult. I'm not sure if I like the Phantom Dancer here. If you had Ghost, you could just go LDR now. Because look at these builds. Okay, now we have number advantage. We're with the team. So Trundle is not here, so we should force a fight. I don't know why we're not fighting. Man, I can't believe you guys are wriggling. You should be calling for fight right now. Like, basically, the kill you got on Trundle meant nothing. No.
Well, I know.
Not even, just double, you know? Double your bush.
Yeah, all that.
Just W and traps, and that's it. It's not I know it sounds like, oh, that's just hindsight coaching. Like, of course, if you see this, you say double. I promise you I would have W that bush, though, in live game. It's just one of those things, like, you don't have a warder, just W, you know, it costs nothing. I think if this was my game live, I would have done it over the wall, because if you look at what happened leading up to this, your teammates went all the way around. So, look at this. Yeah, the cutscene is going all the way around, and we're putting the pink border. Yeah. The enemy team doesn't know who is in Baron, they just saw Brand walking. So if you do it over the wall, I'm pretty sure the enemy team wouldn't know. Yeah, but we were fine until that point. We threw everything down the garbage there. Now they get the Baron. Yeah, that's just a huge throw. And they got the soul as well, so... That was clunky.
Yeah.
I think this was about flash, by the way. Because if I think about it, right? What is the only way you win this game right now?
Winning a team fight, right?
Right, either win a teamfight and push, or wait until Gassing has 16 and Elder spawns and win the Elder. Either of those you would need flash, right? So you're burning flash. You're burning flash in a non-game winning play. So now when the game winning play comes, which is like a teamfight or the Elder, you will not have flash. When you have 3 inhibs down like this on ADC, I like to buy Hurricane last item to clear the waves. How much gold do you have there? 2.5, yeah, you should get Hurricane for sure. Because the only way you win this is getting Cryo and Elder, and you can't leave your base if you don't clear the waves. Elder spawn.
Yeah, good to know, good to know.
There's like no way you win this fight. Elder and Raw, Unburn. Oh, why did you flash away from her? That's so fucking troll. Just hit her. She's hitting Milio, not you. That's the window, see? She's hitting Milio. She's not hitting you. Like... You can trap between you and her. Like, trap around here and then start hitting and then... Yeah, you can flash later, but she's focusing Milio for now, so you have a bit of... Yeah, see? But now you flash. Yeah. Okay, whatever. It's not that bad though. I think you die anyway, but you could like out-attack like 2 or 3 times before flashing. Yeah, it's GG. As soon as they got the Drown Soul, it's over. The game losing play was here on Fizz.
Yeah.
Not using double either. That's the game losing play. But also, if you go even further behind the game losing play, it's like being at the wrong place, wrong time. Okay.